Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about the Singapore Grand Prix for Formula 1 only. Before we get into that, let's first talk about Japan. So this is so Suzuka, obviously no F2 and F3. F2 will be back in Abu Dhabi, so F1 will be on its own for a bit. So FP1 and FP2 both will be on a Friday on September 22nd. FP1 will start 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and FP2 will start at 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. FP3 qualifying on the 23rd of September, which is on a Saturday. FP3 11:30 to 12:30 and qualifying same time as well as FP2 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And then the race on September 24th, they'll start at 2 o'clock. So not so bad timings. I can now finally watch F1 races. Thank the God. But to be fair, I'm probably going to be watching other series because F1 is a bit boring me. However, it has not bored me from Singapore because we do not have a Red Bull in the top 3. Let's fucking go. Anyways, also I'm very, very happy about this. We finally, for the first time in forever, since Brazil of 2022, when George Russell won, a Red Bull has not stood on the top step of the podium in a race. Thank you, Singapore. I love you. Carlos Sainz, he got the win. Yeah, remember him? Because, I almost didn't, I'll be honest, because Max Verstappen was just winning everything. But luckily, that streak has broken, and Carlos Sainz has won the race. And we have Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton round out the podium. Then Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen finished 5th. Then Pierre Gasly, Oscar Piastri, Sergio Perez, Liam Lawson. Yes, he gets his first points of his own career, which is amazing. I would not be surprised if we do see Lawson in AlphaTauri or Hugo Boss, Adidas. I don't know why. I don't know. I've been seeing, I've been scooping around that AlphaTauri might be called Hugo Boss, but we'll see. And then Kevin Magnussen round out the top 10. I just saw Magnussen actually crack into the top 10 and even realize. Then we have Alexander Albon, Zhou Guanyu, who signed a contract, so he'll be staying for Alfa Romeo for next year. Nico Hulkenberg, Logan Sargent, and Fernando Alonso rounded out the drivers who are racing. And then the DNF did not start drivers includes George Russell, who crashed out on the final lap. Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon, Yuki Tsunoda, and Lance Stroll did not start because of a crash that happened in qualifying. I hope Stroll's okay. I'll be honest, he's not being a very lucky man. Yes, we can talk about Ricardo, but Lance Stroll, I'm pretty sure he was hurt in preseason testing. I'm pretty sure before preseason testing in Bahrain. And then it was revealed that his ear was hurting or something, and then now he did not compete in this race because of the qualifying crash. I'm pretty sure he broke his hand. I'm pretty sure something. I actually don't know what happened to him. Honestly, I think he got injured, and I thought that they were maybe going to replace him, but then I realized I think there's a ruling that a team cannot replace a driver who qualified the car, so that makes sense. So, it was just a lone Aston Martin Fernando Alonso who completed, I'm pretty sure, 1,000 kilometers, which is which is basically going around the equator twice, which is pretty impressive. But yeah, not good day for Aston Martin either way. Or even for George Russell, he was in second place, I'm pretty sure, when he crashed into the barrier. Retirements, like I mentioned before, George Russell after crashing. I don't know. I can't remember what happened to Bottas and Ocon. If it was actually Ocon's birthday, so that's a pretty bad birthday present for him. And you consider had a puncture due to Sergio Perez in lap 1. Fast best after taking event was Perez with a 2.32 seconds. Fast lap went to Lewis Hamilton with a 1:35.867. That is now the new fast lap of the circuit. Driver of the day went to Carlos Sainz, followed by Liam Lawson, then Lando Norris, George Russell, and Max Verstappen. For some reason, was in the top 5 for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Tire usage, you can have a look at that later if you want. Penalties. I'll quickly mention Max Verstappen in qualifying because he basically got a slap on the wrist twice and did not make any sense to me. Even though he clearly impeded Tsunoda and Sargent, but whatever. They just want to suck Christian Horner's dick like how Helmut Marko wants to be racist against South Americans. Racist, though, Zhou Guanyu, he had to start in the pit lane because he'd made some changes during Parc Ferme. Fernando Alonso went over the white line of the pit entry, so he got a 5-second time penalty. Sergio Perez caused a collision. That was for a 5-second time penalty as well. And Albon overtaked Perez under VSC, and there was no further action, which is really confusing me. Don't care about the scrutiny component changes. You can have a look at that later. Driver standings now, and there's been a couple changes now to the driver standings. Max Verstappen still in the lead. Then Sergio Perez, Lewis Hamilton is now in third place in front of Fernando Alonso. Then Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Lando Norris, Lance Stroll, Pierre Gasly, Oscar Piastri moves now in front of Esteban Ocon. Then Alexander Albon, Nico Hulkenberg, Valtteri Bottas, Zhou Guan Yu, Yuki Tsunoda, Kevin Magnussen, Liam Lawson now grabs his first points of the season. He's now up to 19th place. Logan Sargent, and then down in 21st and 22nd includes Nick DeVries and Daniel Ricciardo. Constructors, which includes Red Bull Racing, Mercedes, Ferrari, Aston Martin, McLaren, Alpine, Williams, Haas, Alfa Romeo, and AlphaTauri down in last place. So just a reminder that next week's the next week's race, I should say, is over at Japan. I would not be streaming this, so there will be no stream of this, obviously, like I did for Stand Out for the Supercars, but I will probably be streaming Bathurst 1000, so if you're interested in that, go and follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/RJBT if you want to watch that. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.